truly, truly splendid.
I've been invited to be a house guest in some of the poshest homes in the UK.
Oh, hello. At Marvel Studios.
And beyond.
I've got my two-tier pool, which I requested.
From historic palaces set in thousands of acres to high-tech mega mansions with gadgets galore.
This is really sci-fi.
And jaw-dropping villas in the sun. For the next 36 hours...
You're not on bumper cars now, Sally, careful.
I'm living life in the fast lane. Having a cheeky nose around their five-star homes.
Oh, God! It's like a mirrored ballroom, but for cars. It's absolutely huge.
Getting a taste of their luxury lifestyle.
It was 15K. Tiny little micro needling device.
A what?
That's 950,000.
And how expensive are these horses in
20 million.
each?
Each, yeah.
And trying my hand at what they do for fun. I've packed my bags and I'm ready to experience the ultimate super rich sleepovers. It's a hard life.
Cheers!
But somebody's got to do it.
I love Scotland. I've been to Scotland many, many, many times over my life. And we're going to a place called Scone Palace. Now, it's spelled Scone, but it's pronounced Scone. So you've got to be very careful about that. It's very famous because it's where all the Scottish kings were crowned. So you can't really get more Scottish, really. Here we are. This is quite spectacular, isn't it? So they've got one of those windy drives that the country house likes to have. Gosh, this is a really long drive. Even though it's this amazing Scottish seat and this beacon of Scottishness, it's actually just a normal family home as well.
For the past 400 years, Scone Palace has been home to 9 Earls of Mansfield. My hosts are the current Earl's wife, Lady Mansfield, and her son, William, the Viscount of Stormont.
So this is our coat of arms here, or was one from 400 years ago. He's the wild man of Murray.
Here we go. So this is the special bit when you get to see the house. Oh my gosh. That is unbelievable. That is truly, truly splendid. Just leave me normal car in front of this masterpiece. Hey ho, here we go. Oh, that's a knocker and a half.
Sally, good morning. Welcome to Scone Palace.
Hello.
Would you like to come in?
And what's your name?
Stephen.
Hi, Stephen.
Hi,
I'm
very nice to
Sally.
meet you.
Thank you. And this is amazing.
Scone Palace is a sprawling Gothic mansion with 125 rooms, all filled to the brim with priceless heirlooms. Staterooms are open to the public, but for my sleepover, I'm getting full access to the family's private home. It has one of the longest rooms in any house in Scotland. A fabulous dining room where Queen Victoria dined, a family chapel, 19,000 acres of farmland and forestry, as well as beautiful landscape gardens, its very own maze, and a white peacock named Alexander.
Stephen, what do you do?
I look after the palace. I look after everything that goes on inside the palace.
Oh, so you're in charge, sort of head
Yes.
housekeeper, everything?
I'll try not to do the housekeeping bit too much. Yes, everything.
So when I meet Lady Mansfield and Viscount Stormont, do I call them that, or have they got...
Lady Mansfield will probably ask you to call her by her first name. I'll leave that up to her to decide.
Oh, OK.
And then Viscount Stormont, you just refer to him as William.
William?
Yeah, he'll be...
He doesn't like the Viscount.
I think he likes it, but he's quite comfortable to be called William.
Great, very
Okay,
exciting.
let's go. Lady Mansfield, William, can you introduce Sally?
Hello, lovely to meet you. May I please sit down? Thank you.
Welcome to our home.
It's absolutely stunning. And I'm very excited about being here because I absolutely love Scotland. I've always had a love affair with Scotland. I came here when I was a little girl because my gran had a mate called Maureen who lived in Perth.
Oh.
So, So the last time I stayed in Perth, it was in a council house opposite a Labour club. So this is a little bit of a different experience.
Just across the river.
Just across the river, I know. So Lady Mansfield, does everybody call you either Lady M or...?
I get the Lady M, which I much prefer to. I much prefer to Lady Mansfield.
Been looking forward to this one for a long time because it's such an important Scottish house, isn't it?
Scone, essentially, is the Scottish Westminster. It's where kings were crowned, and it was where parliaments were held. And when I say kings, I'm talking about all the famous ones. So Macbeth, Robert the Bruce, Charles II was the last one. 800 years of coronations.
Wow. So I'm a Lindsay. I mean, I'm obviously just a woman from Manchester, but apparently, even if you're called Lindsay, you are still part of the clan.
Oh, definitely, that's how it works. Yeah, because you can wear the Lindsay tartan. Definitely.
Well, I've only actually got a coaster at the moment, and I think I had a
Okay.
tea towel somewhere. It's actually a really nice tartan. So, Lady M, what's it like being married into this amazing lineage?
Well, I had to do an awful lot of learning, and I don't always get it right.
She makes up a fair bit as well.
So your accents, I think I probably was expecting quite a Scottish accent.
I came from Surrey.
Oh, you came from Surrey, so that's why you speak like that.
I was packed off to boarding school at age 8. I would get in trouble at school because for some reason on the football pitch, it would come out.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, and so I get sort of yellow carded by the ref. He couldn't really understand what I was saying.
I mean, it's like
Yeah.
when I've had a few champagnes and my Mancunian accent gets thicker and
Yeah,
thicker.
if you really rile me up, then
Exactly.
it begins to
There's
emerge.
nothing wrong with that. You're both absolutely delightful.
Now, can I take you to your room?
Oh, yes, please. Thank you very much.
Let's get up the stairs.
Thank
Hope
you.
you're feeling fit.
I am. Very excited. This is amazing. Oh, hang on. You look fantastic.
Done a few years ago now.
Oh, never. I mean, I've only met you for 3 seconds, but he's really caught you. You look beautiful in that. I love it.
Thank you very much.
Gosh, what a beautiful window. Such a special place. Oh, hello. Now, I recognise her. That's our Queen. Oh, and Prince Charles.
And used to come and play polo.
Gosh, there's all sorts going on in this house. I've only just come up the stairs.
Here we are in Lady Stormont's room.
Ooh.
So come along in.
Oh. Oh, now. Am I staying here?
You're staying in this one. Got it all to yourself.
This is exquisite.
My children call it the princess room.
It is the princess room. I'm a princess for a night.
And we've had your bags brought up.
Thank you so much. I'll see you later.
See you later.
Have you ever seen anything so beautiful? And this view, Bonnie Scotland viewers. Oh, it's so cute. Right, I've got me wellies that I thought would be good for Scotland. I love these wellies. In fact, Steve got me for Christmas because that's the way we roll. Dresses for tomorrow. I thought I'd wear a posh scarf to go walking. I'm going to unpack and then we'll go for a sneak around.
I've got full run of the family's private quarters. Love a bit of special access.
Wow, look at this. Just set up, you know. I mean, can you imagine walking in a room in my house? It'd just be bedlam, like I've been burgled. And everything's just beautiful.
There's 15 bedrooms on this floor alone.
Oh, look at that wallpaper.
All individually designed and decorated.
I'm exhausted already. It's bedroom central. The bear is holding out a plate. A little bit scary, that. I like him. Let's have a look in here. Now, look at this. Just have a look at that ceiling. That's like the most beautiful example of Gothic revival. Oh, we've got George III on the wall there in his snazzy disc outfit, looking like one of the Bee Gees. Oh, that's a gorgeous picture. Oh, look, here's the Queen again. And there's our Lady M just behind them. So, Queen obviously loves it here. Yeah, I get why she loves it here. Beautiful.
This week, I'm sleeping over at Scotland's world-famous Scone Palace. the family home of my hosts, Lady Mansfield, and her son, Viscount William. The palace is full of history. From a painting of Dido Bell, who lived with the first Earl of Murray and helped end slavery in the UK.
That's absolutely amazing. Well done, Dido.
To one of the longest rooms in Scotland, which played host to some hugely historic events.
This, Sally, is the Long Gallery.
Wow, this is breathtaking.
So you're walking in the footsteps of Charles II in 1651 as he processed to his coronation. This is where Queen Victoria did a bit of curling inside, destroyed the floorboards.
Well, she's the Queen.
And this one, a lot of people think I look quite similar to. That's the 3rd Earl of Mansfield.
Oh, you do a bit? That's literally you without a beard.
Good-looking chap.
Very good-looking chap, William. Where's the very famous Stone of Scone? Is that
Stone of
still
Scone?
here, or...?
Sadly not. Not been here for quite a long time, but obviously a key part of our story. You can see out there a replica on the Moot Hill there.
Oh, wow.
The stone was taken from Scone by Edward I and spent 700 years in Westminster until it was brought to Edinburgh Castle in 1996.
If you were not crowned, sitting on the stone of Scone, you were not king.
Wow.
And it's actually true to this day that as a British monarch, if you are not crowned on the stone of Scone, you are not king or queen.
Oh.
So even our Queen Elizabeth II sat on the stone of Scone at her coronation.
That's fascinating, I love it.
These rooms are open for everyone to enjoy, but having William as a guide, I get special access to parts of the palace very few people get to see.
Oh,
Come on
this
up,
looks très medieval.
And the opportunity to ask him about managing this huge responsibility.
Not a bad view, eh?
That is
Not a bad
breathtaking.
view. So that's Perth, and you can see the River Tay, and this is the sort of historic parkland.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
This is unbelievable. Do you know when you see all this land, William, and you're such a young lad, does it ever go, oh, this is... I'm slightly overwhelmed.
It does, actually. There's a lot of responsibility. I had a weird one, actually, earlier. I was with my now fiancé walking around the front of the palace, and I just suddenly looked up and just sort of saw the side of the palace. I just had this sort of weird moment. I was like, that's mine, that's my responsibility. You're in the strange position of inheriting a huge amount of responsibility.
Yeah.
And having kind of leadership placed upon you rather than necessarily earning it. You live a weird kind of dual reality where one day you are living in great privilege and, you know, wonderful furniture and whatever else, and the next sort of minute you're in the basement, literally with your thumb against the pipe, screaming for help.
I'm going to die.
I'm excited for the future. There's a lot to be done here. Got to move with the times, but it's exciting. But I'll say it's not that bad. It's not that bad.
Oh, it's brilliant, God.
It's quite fun.
What's it like sharing your house with the public?
The history of Scone means that this has to be shared and the story needs to be told. But you can be in the private bits of the palace and have no idea anyone else in the palace.
Is anyone else there?
Yeah.
Well, because it's massive.
Yeah,
That's
partly
why.
due to it.
Back downstairs, I found my way to yet another bedroom, where Lady M wants to show me the Murray family tartan.
I've just gone out a few bits and pieces to show you, just so that you begin to get the full picture.
Yes.
So I've got some of the children's kilts out, which we've kept over the ages, and the cutest little pair was not really a kilt. It's what you'd put the baby in.
And that's Murray
Is that cute?
tartan.
This is Murray of Tullibardine, modern colours, and
another
then
one there.
yeah, and look, it's got a label on it. It says William's second kilt. It was my father-in-law's.
Your father-in-law's?
My father-in-law's second kilt. Isn't that cute?
So how old is that working it out?
Well, he was born in 1930s. And you have this because so it wouldn't fall off, because you don't have hips when you're a little baby, do you?
Of course you don't. Oh, I
Aren't they
just think
cute?
it's gorgeous. Well, these are sporrans, I imagine.
So this is the Earl's sporran with the Murray stars.
Can I have a look
Yeah,
at it?
do. You've got a chain.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
And it's a great place to keep your mobile now.
Oh, yeah, of course
But
it
I
is.
don't know what they kept in it
A
in the
little
old days.
package on the back.
I haven't actually fiddled with it. There you are. Keep your mobile in there. Excellent.
So we found out today that sporrans are essentially just handbags.
Boys' handbags.
The boys' handbags. Look at that. That's a really good handbag, that. And now your dagger, just in case somebody
That's your
goes
dirk.
for you.
That's your dirk. It's massive.
It's a bit that, isn't it?
And that's your ski and do.
Does that go in your top?
Yep. That goes in your sock. They're real peacock Scottish men.
Oh, blimey. They've got handbags. They've got it all going on, haven't they? I love it. But I've got to say, apart from the glam disco night handbag, sporran, my favourite thing are these.
Baby rompers. Aren't they cute?
Look at that, baby Murray.
But this family don't just own a huge palace. They've also got 19,000 acres of land. They're taking me to the corner of their estate to see if we can spot some of Scotland's famous red deer.
What's the difference between deer stalking and deer spotting?
One ends with lunch.
Ah, I see. So stalking ends with lunch, spotting is just sort of a pastime.
You do have to cull deer, or else there's too many of them, and then there's not enough food for them, and they starve in the winter.
So this terrain is quite brutal, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, look, a lot of Scotland is like this.
Look at the beautiful heather.
Yeah, heather is...
Oh, it's stunning, isn't it?
Yeah, it is stunning.
It's like every film you've seen in Scotland, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
The deer are wild, but landowners must look after and manage them. And that job falls to Gamekeeper Stuart, who we're heading to meet.
Oh, wow.
Here we are.
Now, if I was going to say what a gamekeeper looked like, that would be it, wouldn't it? Hello.
Hello.
I'm Sally. Nice to meet you.
I'm Stuart.
And you're the gamekeeper?
Yes, I'm the gamekeeper.
So we're going to go and have a look for some deer?
Yes, we are. We're going to go up the galley here and see if we could spot some deer on the way.
Oh, lovely. Right, let's do it. What's the deer we'll hopefully spot today?
Today, we're hopefully looking for red deer and possibly some hill road deer.
And is that sort of special to Scotland, would you say?
Yeah, a lot of the red deer, they like being up in the high grounds and the heather. And,
I see. And how long have you been doing this, Stuart?
So I just grew up doing it all my life. And,
lovely.
And I've been with Lord and Lady Maxfield for coming up 25 years now.
Oh, that's fabulous. So how do we look for our deer then? How do we find them?
Well, what I tend to do is you're coming up the hill and you're trying to find out which way the direction of the wind is.
OK.
So
You've always got to be careful with the wind, because otherwise they'll smell your perfume.
Really? Clever,
They
then.
don't make it easy.
They don't make it easy for you?
No, they have very good eyesight and very good smell.
Yeah.
Because then they smell you and then away.
Off.
Off.
Let's have a look, see if we can find this
carry
deer.
on. We're going to go up there and I'll lie down and I'll have a good spy with the binoculars.
See, I'm really towny. I get stressed if there's not a corner shop, so this is a big deal for me to lie down on a load of heather. But I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
Because you're all lovely.
Yes.
It's a little bit spiky.
Right.
Well, choose a non-spiky bit.
Yep.
Yeah, that looks good.
OK, right.
Yep.
Oh, the things you do.
Yep.
Look at you lot straight down, and I'm having a mare here.
Yeah.
Right. OK, I'm here. It's quite exciting, isn't it?
Oh, it does.
I love it. I don't know what I'm looking at, but I like it.
You're looking at all the little humps and bumps and little gullies.
Oh, and seeing if there's any movement. Your accent's ace, Stuart. It's brilliant.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you're stalking, you have to, in order to sort of get them into the right position, you have to mimic them, make a noise to get them to, because they'll respond. If they hear a human noise, obviously they'll run. If they hear a deer noise, then they might not run, but they'll move in some direction.
Are you winding me up so I do it?
No, I'm not.
Is that true?
Stuart's really good at it.
Yeah.
Honestly?
Yeah.
It's called roaring.
Can you do it now?
Yeah.
I love your face. It's fantastic. Oh, mate. And that's exactly like it, isn't it? Spot on.
Another demonstration.
Yep.
Stuart.
Yeah, go on, do another one. Go on, do another one. I just sound like I'm in terrible pain. I have terrible indigestion.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
So basically, you sit here and 5 minutes or so, giving it a good spy. Then don't see the hunt, then you move on. and look over into the next valley.
Oh, and you keep going until...
Keep going.
No deer spotted today, but I've really worked up an appetite with that trek. Back to my room to get ready for quite possibly the poshest meal of my entire life. And with this job, I've had a fair few. Stephen is setting the table, checking that everything is perfectly positioned according to Lady M's exacting standards.
She will know if they're out. But she'll come up before dinner to check the table. I think when you're setting a table, it's pretty important that you make the table look nice. To reflect the grandeur of this evening's event, of course. Would you mind clearing the morning room, fluffing up the cushions, and then if you just concentrate on getting the drinks, the champagne's on ice, and the whiskey and everything else is on the table.
In the kitchen, Stefan, the palace chef, is creating the family's favourite feast.
Stefan, how you doing?
Good. How you
Good.
doing?
Yeah, good, thanks. Good. We're going to have pre-dinner drinks in the morning room to begin with. Do you just want to quickly run through the menu for me?
We're having smoked haddock muslin to start with, served with a hollandaise sauce. The main course is venison. It's a raw deer caught here in the estate.
Right, okay.
And-
Did Stuart bring that down yesterday?
Yes.
Time for pre-dinner drinks. I've roped in Cammy, the family's Norfolk Terrier, as my +1.
Look at you found a friend. Sally, can I introduce you to Fiona McGregor?
Hello, Sally.
How are you?
Yeah.
You look amazing.
Very well said, you. Fabulous. Yeah.
Louisa?
Hello, Louisa.
Louisa, my
Gorgeous.
youngest daughter.
Great to meet you.
Look amazing.
Thank you very much.
Here's Charlotte, who's William's fiancée.
Hello, Charlotte. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Great strides.
Thank you very much.
And my husband, Lord Mansfield.
Hello. How do you
Nice
do?
to meet you.
I've got a little bit of tartan for you to put on. You can now have a bit of Lindsay tartan on for tonight.
Oh, I don't believe this.
Yeah. You're just the part now.
This is a very chuffed face. Look at this, I'm joining in with everybody.
Sir Malcolm is a clan chief.
Oh,
He's
that's
the-
fantastic.
He's the chief of Clan McGregor.
So, Sally, best behaviour, yeah?
Yeah, I know.
OK, everybody, let's go through.
My posh sleepover is in Scotland's Scone Palace. My hosts have given me a VIP whirlwind tour of their enormous estate.
Sally, would you like to come through?
Yes, thank you. Oh, look at this.
Tonight, I'm having dinner with 3 ladies, a viscount, an earl, and the head of a clan. Doesn't get any posher than this.
This table and chairs were specially commissioned for when Queen Victoria came to stay at Scone in 1842. Oh. Now, you're going to sit here.
Wow, this is
William
amazing.
will sit. Only the best for Queen Victoria. We had a year or two's warning
2 years warning
that she was coming.
for a one-night
Yeah,
visit.
tell me about that.
The butler was brought out of retirement, but the new one they thought couldn't hack it.
Just like Downton.
Yeah. I think the palace has put on the gas for the first time. I think that's right. And I think water as well.
Wow.
Her response, because she wrote it in her diary, was pretty bland. Yeah, it was like, yeah, it was quite nice.
It's all right.
Yeah, but
All right.
it did plant the seed for her love of Scotland.
I'm sat next to William's dad, the Earl of Mansfield. He's the top dog around here.
So you must have some amazing stories about this house.
It was pretty crazy when I first remember it, because none of the inside doors had handles.
Why didn't they have handles?
Well, they'd been swiped, I think, during the war. The grown-ups would be issued with a handle, and that's how you went from A to B.
Must have been fantastic. Ripping around here as a kid.
Sally, have you ever had venison before?
I have. It's gorgeous. And I feel really awful because they're so cute.
It's always nicer looking at your plate and knowing that everything has been grown or caught so close.
Absolutely. Do you feel responsible as well as part of the family?
I feel very invested because normally it's always the eldest son who inherit, but I think William is quite enthusiastic about letting us be involved in the future and seeing how we could help.
Yeah.
I'm very lucky to have William as my brother. I think I've definitely been blessed in that department.
Is it because he can get away with those trousers?
He does have an interesting fashion sense, but
So Charlotte, if you don't mind me asking, how do you feel about the mantle of taking this on?
It's been an amazing experience to be able to spend most of the last year and a half here.
It could have backfired on me.
Could have backfired.
Fortunately,
She could have been straight on the plane.
Yeah.
We're having gooseberry fool, which is William's and my favourite.
Am I going in?
Yeah, we're going in.
Oh, yeah. All about that. So I'm very excited about tomorrow. What are we up to?
A bit of whiskey tasting.
Oh, now. OK.
Yeah.
See, I've never been mad on whiskey. My mum loves it and goes, don't put too much water in it. But I know that I've never tasted the best, so you never know.
And there's an important reason for us tasting some of the whiskey, and that is that, obviously, Charlotte and I are getting married later this year, so we might be serving some at
I
our
think you
reception.
have to, really.
Especially with Charlotte's family coming from
I think
America.
the Americans will expect it.
Can you imagine? What, no kilts, no whiskey? Well, I'm very honoured to be part of... I mean, I don't know if I can help, but I'm definitely good at tasting alcohol. and you get married here?
The evening party will be here.
In this room?
Definitely.
Part of it will be, yeah.
Dancing
will be in this
Yeah.
room.
Dancing over in this room.
Talking of music, Sally, I want to show you a few Scottish dance moves.
Oh, OK.
That's all right.
For now. I've had a drink, William.
You're definitely in the hands of an expert.
I'm going to step to the right, you step to your right.
OK.
Do a little kind of double step.
Yes.
Then back in, double step, and
Yeah.
just clap.
OK.
We're going to spin in a circle. Sometimes you can get it round, round, round. And then do a little spin out like that. And we'll just put you back where you began. Yeah, there you go.
Now, time to do it to
Yeah, not
music.
bad. There you go.
OK. Oh,
That one.
OK, sorry, wrong. We got it wrong. Let's start again.
Keep it together, Sally.
Oh, forgot the clap. Forgot the clap.
There we go.
Oh,
Perfect. You start at 9 o'clock, you don't stop till 6 a.m.
you must be knackered. How do you survive? Whiskey and bacon sandwiches?
Dancing Highland Reel.
Again.
Now I know the basics. Time for a proper Kaylee.
Yeah. Back, clap your hands, and then you just walk through them. and that at a Scottish party is how you meet everyone.
Start again.
Right, OK.
Speed dating, Highland style.
Well, what a day here in the most important house in Scotland. I think they get the clan thing. I don't really. But it's very interesting. But the trousers were worth it all. Something about tartan trousers on a bloke. This is a family not driven by money. It's more about heritage and lineage. It's not really about material things with this family at all. I mean, obviously there's some amazing things in this house and probably priceless things, but they've not pointed any of them out to me. The only things they've pointed out are of historical value. Whatever the surname is, they've all got 47 names each. They're absolutely lovely.
It's the morning after the night before, and there's no putting the kettle on in this place. Stephen sorted me out with a Scottish breakfast in bed.
Oh. Hello,
Good
Stephen.
morning, Sally.
Look at this.
Did you have a good night's sleep? Good.
So this looks lovely. What have I got here?
I got a wee bit of porridge here for you to give you a bit of a Scottish feel. And
Fabulous, thank you very much.
Okay, well, hope you enjoy your
I
breakfast.
will enjoy
We'll see you
it.
later.
I'll see you in a bit. The bed was lovely. I mean, it's really, really comfortable. It's interesting to know that sort of Scottish kings and queens and English kings and queens have stayed here. And I don't particularly think in that bed, but it's such an amazing place. And you can feel it in the walls. It's so ancient. So it's definitely fit for a queen in this room. And me, obviously.
Powered by a bowl of Scottish oats, I'm ready for the day. Lady M, a keen gardener, wants to show me the grounds.
Oh, I'm excited. I love a maze. So I'm going in.
OK, good luck then. And remember to send me a text when you get lost.
Oh, she's a funny one, that one. Right, left again. Gosh, it's really high and you can't... Left here. Where do I go? OK. Oh my God, I'm totally lost now. Oh my God, I'm totally lost. This is mad. Left again. I wish I'd left some breadcrumbs or something. How did you get here?
I came in the back way.
The hedge maze craze began in Tudor times. The Murray maze is from a little later, though. 1992 to be exact.
Designed in the family emblem, a Murray star, made to look like tartan.
Love it. Well, that was fun. I'm soaking, but it was so much fun, that.
Well, let's get you back inside and get you dried up.
Loved it. Thank you.
Still slightly damp, we're off to another part of the estate, this time on the River Tay, famed for its salmon fishing. I'm meeting a man named Willie, who can show me the ropes. I mean the rod.
Hi.
Hi, guys.
Hi, Billy. I'm Sally.
Pleased to meet you, Sally.
And you're a gilly.
I'm a gilly,
what is a gilly?
A gilly is a Scottish term for a fishing guide.
OK.
So...
Well, I've heard you the best, so...
oh, thanks very much.
You've got the best name ever for being a gilly, haven't you, really?
Willie the Gilly.
You know what I mean? That's just brilliant. Let's go, then.
OK, so
So do I have to actually go in the river with these massive wellies on?
Absolutely.
They're a little, difficult to walk in.
A wee bit cumbersome.
Oh, God.
The largest ever salmon was caught near here in 1922 by Georgina Ballantyne. I'm hoping to follow in her footsteps.
You're holding the line with your index finger.
Yeah, yeah.
And then over your shoulder.
There. And then let go at 11 o'clock.
That's right.
That was rubbish. I told you I'd be rubbish.
My goodness, you didn't have.
What have I done?
We've got a fankle. You know what a fankle is?
No. I'm so sorry I fankled it.
That's it. We've got a tangle.
Oh, mate, I'm so sorry.
It's all right. Two
Is it
seconds.
all over?
No, no. Oh, no. We just unfankle it.
Right, so just gently. You don't need any sort of strength or anything?
No, the rod will do it. A wee bit further than that, though.
Funnily enough, there's no fish on it.
No, because you only cast about 10 feet. Try it swinging over your head like a pendulum. There you go, see? Excellent. Now you're getting it.
Look at that monkey.
Now you're getting it.
Loving this, Willie.
With no fish biting in the shallows, time to head out to deeper water.
You're very agile, Lady Em.
You have to be, my job. You never know where you're going to go next, whether it's going to be on the roof, in a boat, up a hill.
God, you're strong, Willie. Good Lord.
Great.
And we're off. So, William, did you used to fish in here when you were little?
Yes, I did. I caught my first salmon. I was very lucky, aged 5, after school.
5?
It was the day that the fish decided they wanted to be caught. And they were...
it was pure skill, age 5.
There was no skill involved whatsoever.
Do you want to have a go?
Oh, go on then.
Right, my first time fly fishing, called the pastime of princes, and viscounts, obviously.
So, what do you reckon, Willie, are my chances of catching, well, me personally, but anybody catching a fish today?
Well, lots of people this year have caught their first salmon on their first day fishing.
Really?
Really?
With 10,000 salmon caught on the Tay each year, surely I'll get a nibble.
So, the rod tip up, across the top, all the way round.
Woo!
Yeah, that's good.
Excellent.
Fab! And what happens? Do you just leave it then for a
You just leave that to come all the way round. The current does the work.
OK.
And the fly flutters round in the current and hopefully passes the salmon's nose and the salmon comes up and takes the fly.
Ah. I think we might have a long wait. So this is the Tay River, isn't it?
Yes.
This is the river.
And this is your bit?
Our beat, yes.
So it's called a beat?
It's called a beat. There's lots of beats up all the rivers.
So does that mean sections?
Yes.
So this is your section of the Tay?
Yes.
Wow, that's fantastic, isn't it? You've got your own bit of river.
7 miles of river, to be exact. Beats on the Tay can cost hundreds of thousands on the rare occasion they come up for sale.
Yeah.
There you go.
Now that really was good.
Very good. Very good.
That really was good.
I'm not pushing you in. Just pat the back.
I just got a pat from Willie. I must have a good grip. I'm very impressed with myself, actually. Willie the Gilly said I was very good on my first day. I didn't catch anything, but I really like it here. It's lovely.
I'm sleeping over in Scotland's Scone Palace with my aristocratic hosts, Lady Mansfield and her son William. We're heading into the Highlands to taste some whisky at Scotland's oldest distillery, Glenturret.
Wow, you can...
Begin to smell it.
Really, really strong smell coming out of here.
This isn't just a jolly. We're here to find the perfect whisky for William's wedding.
Hi.
Hello, welcome.
Hello, I'm Sally.
I'm Jamie.
Oh, wow. So there's loads of things to look at here. The smell is unbelievable.
It's nice, isn't it?
Wow, what a place. How many barrels have you got in here?
In here, probably about 600 or so.
That'll keep everybody busy for a long time.
Yeah.
So they're all of different ages, are they? I mean, how does it work?
So any time after that 3 years, you could, in theory, take it and put it into a bottle.
OK.
But we'll keep casks in here for a lot longer than 3 years, of course. For example, the ones over here, you've got from 2004. And then underneath there, you've got 2011.
And does that change the taste, then?
Absolutely. So depending on what's been in that barrel before you put your spirit into it will influence that spirit. Probably about 60% or so of the flavour will come from there. So if you use a sherry cask, you get a lot of dark fruits and spices coming through. Think like a Christmas cake.
Yeah.
If you use a bourbon barrel, you'll get sort of like nice, softer vanilla, kind of creamy, almost chocolatey notes. If you use a wine cask, you get lots of that kind of orchard red fruits and stuff coming through.
So what's the most expensive bottle that I can buy of whiskey from you?
So the most expensive bottle of Glenturret that we have is a Lalique Crystal Decanter. And there's only 320 of them in the world, and
Gosh.
that's £9,800.
I was about to say, I think we might need to sit down.
We're not having that one, are we? We'd have to sell the peacocks.
Hey, Jamie, we're here today to do a bit of tasting because I'm actually getting married in October.
Congratulations.
But I'm on a mission here to pick out a whiskey for our reception.
I'm sure I can help you with that, William.
No pressure, just for Scone Palace, that's all.
Absolutely.
Well, let's go and have a little taste then.
Yeah.
OK.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Jamie selected 3 whiskies he thinks will be perfect for William's guests.
It's the bit everybody looks forward to. So the first whiskey we're going to talk about is our Triple Wood. Triple Wood is aged in 3 different casks.
Oh.
So it's a light, soft, little bit of fruit, bit of caramel, bit of ginger spice comes in there as well, but very, very soft and gentle. This is a whiskey that I would say, if you're perhaps having guests at your wedding that who say, oh, I don't usually drink whiskey, it's really easy and delicate, and it makes a cracking highball cocktail.
And William, have you noticed we've got Murray stars on the bottom?
Yes.
It's our family emblem.
We kept the original Murray clan crest on the bottle because originally we were owned by the Murrays of Ochtertyre.
You get everywhere, you lot.
We do.
How should I attack this? Because in my student days, it would be gone already.
It would be gone already.
Yeah.
Well, so the first thing you want to do is hold it up to the chandelier and have a look at the colour. So it should be clear. Then you can come in for a nose. Again, first thing, just alcohol you get. But if you take a couple of noses, you start to find that kind of sweetness coming through. In Scotland, we would usually say Slàinte mhath, which is to your health, and give it a wee try. See what you think. Cheers.
Cheers.
It's smooth.
I quite like that.
Good.
Excellent.
Good.
Good
I
stuff.
thought I didn't like whiskey.
Well, you're in the right
You're
place to
gonna be a
learn, Sally.
combo
Whiskey's got so much variance to it. There's one for everybody. You just have to find it.
Nice.
It's quite Moorish, I would say.
No, it's very good.
So this one is our 10 years old peat smoked Glenturret. Try it out and see what you think. And this one is 50% alcohol.
50%.
Yeah. So try that one.
Thank you.
No problem. Cheers. Now that one's got a bit more heat to it, but the smoke.
I might prefer that one actually.
I like that. I must have been tasting the worst whiskey in the world. I probably wasn't I? But that's terribly pleasant.
Well, the final one we're going to try is our Glenturret 15-year-old. So this one is 55% alcohol by volume.
I could spend all day here.
And then straight to A&E.
Cheers, Slange.
Oh. That's different again.
Yeah.
That's really different. Like I said, again, very pleasant. Now, I'm going to give you my favourite. I'm going to go for the peat one. It's beautiful. The taste is of Scotland, and it's and it feels like walking through your gardens, but also because of the barrels are American, and so's our Charlotte. So I think it's got to be this one. But I mean, it's not me getting married, so I'll just show up.
I think I agree, actually. Yeah, I do like the sort of the marriage of Scottish elements with American elements.
Well, I am tremendously happy that you've both said that, because the 10-year-old peat smoke is actually my favourite too.
Oh,
there you go.
There you go.
Excellent.
Thank you so much, James.
No
It's been
problem.
absolutely wonderful.
Thank you very much for coming, and good luck.
Thank you very much.
With the whiskey chosen for William's wedding, my work here is done, and it's time for me to head south of the border.
I've had the most magical time in probably the most magical place I've ever stayed, because it's seeped in Scottish history and ancient in every wall, and you can just feel it. And I want to say thank you so much. I think it's one of the most wonderful places I've ever been, and I've loved it, and your hospitality is amazing.
It's very kind of you to say that.
And we've done lots. We've kept you busy.
We've done loads. I'm absolutely shattered.
It's been
I've
our
done a
pleasure to
jig.
have you here. Yeah.
I mean,
It's
it's
a workout. You
exhausting.
don't need to go to the gym. You just do that.
Absolutely don't. No wonder you all look so great in your kilts. We've eaten the most amazing food. I've met a head of a clan, and deer stalking, and old Stuart's imitation of a rutting
He's
stag.
brilliant at it.
I found out that I liked whiskey. Who knew that? And I found out that sporrans were actually male handbags.
Yeah.
Very
That's
useful.
exactly what they're for. Very functional. At a party, girls, if they want to dance with you, they'll come up and they'll say, you know, here's my dance card, here's my phone.
What I've loved more than anything is meeting the family. Lady M is an absolute scream. I absolutely love her. She's so funny, and she keeps this whole place going. And William is a rightful heir to this place. He absolutely loves it. Congratulations for the future.
Thank you.
For you and your gorgeous Charlotte, and I wish you the best, and I wish you millions and millions of lovely little Murrays more to wear those little kilts around this house.
Hopefully another generation.
Before you go, Sally, you've got to sign the visitor's book.
Oh.
Everybody signs the visitor's book.
Did the Queen sign this one?
She did. Here is the Queen's signature.
How special is this?
Wow.
Aren't we lucky? She came here in 2012 at her last Jubilee.
OK, here we go.
Brilliant.
I'm very proud about that. William and Charlotte and Lady M and the Earl have had to live, breathe and carry on this legacy all the way through their lives, and it's a big job. And they do it brilliantly, and they really believe in it. And it was lovely to be part of it for just a little bit.